you guys what I found. This is the segment where they're coming out of the backyard. They're showing this man right here what they saw, and I think they may have seen what they were describing by the way they're acting here as they're coming out of the backyard. It has a little bit of narration. Here we go. Okay, this segment right here is the one we're going to work on. And I did a lot of work on this here in the last couple of hours. Off in the distance over here is the only look that we have in the backyard, and it's very dark over there. You can't really see too much, right? This man here, he's investigating what they say they saw back here in their backyard. So again, the only thing I can think of is if something did happen, number one, this thing did not land in their backyard because there were no images of any type of impact crater in their backyard. Maybe it impacted somewhere else and just somehow or another ended up in their backyard. But what I did, I slowed this down as slow as I could go. I zoomed in on this darkness over here. I lightened it up. And sure enough, you're going to be able to see something over there in the darkness. And notice both of these gentlemen here, they're looking in the same direction. Their heads are pointed in the same direction. They're both focused on something over there in the darkness. And you could tell they were very excited when they came running out of the backyard. So now we're going to go in close. I do some enhancement work, and I make this area over here that's very dark, I make it bright. And I use multiple techniques as you're going to see something start to appear over here that looks like for lack of a better description, a large stick man. See something over there moving around. You can see what could be interpreted as a torso. You could see what could be interpreted as a head. You could see what could be interpreted as an extremity here, an extremity down here, here. Look, there's something there moving. Totally something moving. And they're both looking in that direction. So was there something over there in the dark? According to this video, yes. But I'll leave that up to you guys to decide. All I did was add some light to the darkness over there. And this is in the backyard of where they claim to have seen 100% non-human creatures in their backyard that were somewhere between the neighborhood of 8 and 10 feet tall. And I know that's hard to wrap your mind around. It's hard for me to wrap my mind around it. But this is the original video, and all I've done to it is lighten it up and use some techniques that kind of pull forward things that we may not be able to see in the dark, right? Kind of remove layers of darkness, and there you go. There is something there. Exactly what it is, guys, I don't know, but I will say this. I'm not as skeptical as I was before I started working on this segment right here, simply because of the lack of an impact crater. But in all fairness, maybe whatever it was impacted somewhere else, ended up in their backyard when they were out there working on a car, and this is what they encountered. Something that definitely doesn't look human, and it does resemble what they were describing. Very tall creatures. They said there were two, very thin. They said they were silver, greenish color. It's difficult to tell in this video because it was so incredibly dark, but it does look like maybe a dark white or a light gray, maybe a silver. It's difficult to tell, but you can see there's something there that's moving. It's tall, it's thin, does look like it has extremities. Right there, see it? Kind of hard to miss. Once you take away the darkness and leave the light there, there is something there. Exactly what? I don't know, guys. As always, I'll leave it up to you guys.